sound like a simple question, but I'm sure the answer is difficult. Why is this team losing games?
Each and every week something else has presented itself. And, the main thing is we aren't finishing games. We're not clicking in all three phases every week like we need to win. And, that's the main thing. All three phases have to show up each and every week to get it done. And, this week it was us. So, we just have to find a way to put it all together.
Corey said he met with you this morning to talk about it. Was that some regular occurrence he does that? Or is that...
Well, yeah, we pretty much get together after every game and talk about, my mentality. And I like to ask him about, what he's thinking, how do we attack teams, things like I like to get a defensive perspective of things sometimes also. So, it's something that's normal, but this week was a little different. It was about, making sure that we're doing what we know how to do best in order to be successful.
What is that to be best? What do you have to do at your best? Because running, being more mobile?
Well, of course, I have to start using my legs a little bit more, and my number needs to be called a little bit more running. But it's real simple. It's I don't want to go into detail, but it's real simple what we have to do, and we'll get it done.
How much do you and Bob still need to gel as quarterback and play calling?
I think we're gelling well. I think that he's been around, but as a play caller now, you have to know your players' strengths, and you have to design game plans and things like that to display those strengths. And he's learning, and I'm learning him, and it's just a work in progress. We're getting there, and that's the main thing. So as long as we're getting better, and as long as our relationship continues to improve, then we'll be fine.
Corey talked about confidence a few times this morning with us, but he says it's not a confidence issue with you. Are you comfortable right now with playing the games?
Oh yeah, I'm comfortable. I go in and I'm very comfortable. At the same time, you have to realize the defense that we just played. This same defense hasn't allowed the two previous teams to score a touchdown either. They forced turnovers. Ricky Ray had 3 picks against them. I'm not sure who they played before that. I can't think of it right off the top of my head, but you have to give those guys a lot of credit too. They're a veteran group. They're the defending champions, and they play well together. And we got caught up in saying that it was what we were doing without giving them credit, and they deserve a lot of the credit also.
But if you go back of old tapes of you, when there was pressure on you, you were gone. You're the best running quarterback in this league since Damon Allen.
Yeah,
so why would you leave that tool in the shed when you have the opportunity to use
Well, I just think we were off the field a lot. We had a lot of 2 and outs. We didn't have as many plays as we would like to have, and I think when you don't have as many plays, there are less opportunities to take off and do things like that. But trust me, we're all smart guys, including the coaches. We all know what's going on. We know what we need to do, and we'll adjust. That's why it's a long season, and there's a long way to go. And good thing that these difficult times are happening right now, so we can adjust and be better, in the long run.
Did that 3-game winning streak kind of raise expectations beyond maybe how
For
good
who?
this team was?
For who?
For the outside.
Outside looking in?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I don't really know the mood around town or throughout the media. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you guys' expectations are of us. So I don't know how to answer that question. All I know is that even when we were 3-0, I kept saying that it's a long season. We're not on top of the world. There's a long way to go. And when you play 18 games, there are going to be peaks and valleys, and it's all about how you overcome it. So, we don't like having 4 losses, but if you look at the bright side, we're 2 games back. We got a chance. We're still in the hunt, and we got a chance to make some things happen. So, 4 losses isn't the end of the world. We've been here before. We had 4 losses in a row a couple years ago, ended up in the Grey Cup. So a lot of guys in that locker room have been in this position, and it's about your mentality and how you overcome that.